Guess what exciting news I have to share with you. I hit 100 subscribers!
Hey everybody, it is, guess who, Schizobrandom. This is my new channel.
Hey guys, so today I just wanted to tell you guys I got a new camera.
Be a part of that. I want to be able to travel places, collab with people like across the country because this makes me happy. I love doing this, even if I'm not making money on it. I mean,
Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite thing in the whole world, conspiracy theories.
honestly, I probably wish to be a YouTuber, a well-known YouTuber. I don't know. I would just want to be a YouTuber. Like that's my one wish because that's what I want to do.
Guys, this is also going to be a collab video because we are now collabing because we are a real YouTube channel now. Congratulations, everybody. You got me.
I can't even begin to explain how insane it is that I even get to sit down and make this video right now. I never would have thought in a million years that I would ever be surpassing 1,000 subscribers, let alone over 3,000 at the moment that I'm making this video. That's insane. Like, I'm still not processing it. And I mean, like, 1K isn't a huge milestone when it comes to like the YouTube community, I guess, but for me it's beyond anything. I thought, what better way to celebrate 1,000 subscribers than giving the people that make up that number the microphone. So before we get into the questions, I do want to say a little thing. I don't want to get like too sappy about it, but I do want to say a little thank you and kind of I guess explain, you know, why I started making videos in the first place. I feel like that's something people do when they do milestone videos. I wanted to make videos not because of the fame, not because I'd get lots of followers, not for the likes, not for the money, not for any of that. I wanted to make videos solely because I loved making videos. I wanted to make videos because I love to do it. I like making videos. I like sitting down. I like recording. I like making fun content. This is what I love to do, and it's what I've loved to do for a long time. As you guys saw from that little montage that I put at the beginning of this, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. And even that very first video that you guys saw, that was the latest clip I could find on the internet. I've been making videos since like 2009, 2010, longer than some of your favorite creators. Which is crazy to think about because it's only now that we're finally gaining momentum on everything. And I feel like it's been a long time since I've sat down in this chair by my window where I used to make all of my videos and just kind of talk to you guys. So I feel like that's what we should do. Now, going back to the reason as to why I make videos, like, yes, one of the main reasons is that I love to do this, but also another reason is because I really loved the YouTube community. I felt like everybody in the community all knew each other. I mean, for the most part, most of the bigger YouTubers, I guess, all know each other, all know of each other's existence, all basically collaborated with each other. It's just like a giant family, and I wanted that so bad. I wanted to be able to travel around and collab with some amazing people and make some really fun content. But not only that, I wanted to change the world. And I know that's a big statement because technically all of us are changing the world in little pieces, but I wanted to be a bigger piece of that. I wanted to be able to make content that inspired people the way that content has inspired me. When I was younger, I used to have these really bad panic attacks, and I never talked about it because I was always super embarrassed, but the one thing that calmed me down more than anything was watching YouTube videos. I would literally pass out on that floor sometimes from sleep deprivation. What's the word? Deprivation? Deprivation? Whatever. You get what I'm talking about. And just watching videos like helped me fall asleep because I just couldn't do it. And even today, I still go and fall asleep while watching YouTube videos. It's just my daily sleep routine at this point. I wanted to do that for other people. I wanted to be that person that you can watch when you're having a shitty day. Or I also wanted it to be a thing where you can come here if you feel like you're an outcast and you can enjoy my videos. Like, I know a lot of you guys have said that you really like ghost and paranormal things, but a lot of your friends and family don't understand it. Well, come here and we can just summon demons together. So I've done this in the past where I've done some Q&As, and usually I'll get just enough questions to make a video out of it. This time, however, I got so many questions that I'm not even able to put all of them in a video. Like, isn't that crazy, and on multiple different platforms too. Like, it's so wild. And because some of you guys were asking questions that were pretty similar to each other, I decided that I was going to group those together, put them on the screen, and then answer that question as one big question. And if your question didn't make it into this video, I'm sorry. There were just so many different questions. It was so hard to pick because we only have so much time in a video. But I will definitely do more Q&As in the future, seeing that you guys really did have a lot of questions for me. Most related to the paranormal, but you know. So I do all these scary videos and it looks like I have all this confidence in, you know, my videos. But the real question is, am I actually scared? Like, do I get scared from this stuff since I mess with it so often? And the answer to that is yes. Oh my god, yes. I'm terrified. It's hard to tell on camera with me because I never usually put the camera on myself when we're exploring, which I want to do more of. I'm sorry, I'm working on it. I might get one of my friends to be a permanent cameraman for me to make it easier, but yeah, no, I'm terrified. I'm constantly terrified. Even now and then I'll walk into my room and I'll see my haunted dolls, and I'll like stare at them and get an uneasy feeling, and then I'm terrified for the rest of the night. I'm sorry if I butcher your guys' names, by the way, but so Elias Angel asked, what is your worst fear? My worst fear, honestly, this is gonna sound kind of dumb and probably not what you're expecting, but my biggest fear is actually throwing up, which is kind of dumb, but it's just something I've always like struggled to, you know, handle and deal with in my life. But a close second to that is definitely the dark, which is ironic because, you know, I make these scary videos where I go into dark places and explore. But no, I'm actually terrified of the dark, and I have reason to be. Roblox Potato Queen, nice, says, what is the most haunted object in your house? Well, if you guys watch me on TikTok, or you've seen some of the videos already on this channel, let me go and grab her. Mabel is the most haunted object that I own, and the only haunted object that I own. I refer to all my creepy looking dolls as haunted dolls just because it's just a fun little name I gave them, but she's really the only one that's actually haunted, I believe, which doesn't really do much. So, moving on. So Aaliyah Smiley has two questions, and the first one is, who's your favorite actor? You know what, I don't really have a favorite actor. I'm more into the story than I am of the people playing the characters. But like, if I had to choose somebody, it would probably be like Logan Lerman or Ezra Miller, if you even know who these people are. I don't know, I'm not one for traditional, like the big actors like Zac Efron or Channing Tatum. I'm kind of like I like the people that are a little bit more underappreciated. Benedict Cumberbatch is one of my favorites. How can I forget about Benedict Cumberbatch now? And then she also asked, what's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is a hamster, actually. I've had many hamsters in my life. So I had quite a few people kind of ask me like around the same kind of question of, you know, how old was I when I first started getting into this haunted stuff? I have always been like super interested in the paranormal ever since I was like a little kid, but I was never one to like actually want to get into it, like personally experience stuff until I got a little bit older. And it's honestly been in like the past year or so that I've really gotten into it, like actually going to haunted places and not being as scared to go into haunted places. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize that this is the kind of content I love to make on YouTube, because I didn't even realize that people were actually going out and doing this kind of stuff. So it's cool that I get to go and explore, and you guys actually kind of dig it, because I dig it. My friend Max asked me, what's your biggest bruh moment? And there goes my phone. My biggest bruh moment. I don't know, there's been a lot of instances with my friends where they'll do something dumb and I'm like, really? Come on, you know? I don't think there's any one specific thing. So I've had a lot of people asking me what the scariest experience I've had is, and I actually made a whole story time about this. The link for that will be down below if you care to watch it. But it was basically the time that I got attacked by a demon when I was little. I call it a demon just because that's what I felt like it was at the moment that everything went down. Yeah, that's hands down the most scary experience, just because my life actually felt like it was being threatened. So Loser Forever asks, what is your favorite YouTuber? It's kind of hard because I have my varieties of YouTubers that I like to watch, like in different genres of YouTube. At the moment, I'm really into gaming videos, which may seem kind of weird to you guys, but I love Fits. I love the whole Misfits group. I love, you know, Raccoon Eggs, Call Me Carson, Vanoss and Wildcat and Terrorizer and all those like gamer guys. I don't know, I'm just really into that. Arius Slow-Mo, I butchered that, I'm so sorry, asks, where's the scariest place you have been? I think the scariest place I've been to was probably the Queen Mary, just because it was a different kind of scary. Like, we didn't necessarily experience much, but it was just like we were on this boat and it almost felt like we were isolated on this boat. Because, you know, when midnight hits, or even like sometimes before that, the entire ship is just empty. There's no one there, so you're alone on this ship and you can go anywhere you want to. Any open door is an open door you can go through. But I think Suicide Bridge, like underneath it in that forest, like if you've never gone and you go in for the first time, it is terrifying. Hands down, probably the most terrifying experience you'll ever have, just because it's so dark. So Breekapus, I'm sorry, I probably butchered that too. So Breekapus asks, how long have you been on TikTok and YouTube? I have just started being on TikTok like recently. I mean, I've been making videos for a little while now, just dumb little videos for myself mostly. And then I made the story times about ghosts, my like ghost experiences, because I saw like a couple of people do story time videos on TikTok and they weren't very interesting like whatsoever. I don't know, they were just telling stories and I'm like, guys, let me tell you a story that I experienced. And that's what kind of got me into the whole ghost, like telling ghost stories on there. Gotcha Queen says, how old are you? I am 19 years old. Phoenix IX Life asks, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend because I'm gay. So Layla asks, if you could go to any concert at any venue in the world, where would it be and who would you see? This is an excellent question and I already have the answer for that, not even having to think about it. I would go and see 21 Pilots at the Ohio basements that they used to perform at. Hands down, would love that. Kirsty Leary says, are you ever gonna do... I read that wrong. Are you ever gonna go to more haunted hotels? I'm planning on going to some soon. The only problem is money. That's why I haven't gone to a lot, because I just don't got that dough. I'm sorry. I want to check out the Biltmore hotel that Sam and Colby went to, as well as the Stanley Hotel, and there's also the Hotel Del Coronado that I want to check out. There's a lot of hotels that I want to see. And then finally, LC Productions 01 says, what's the biggest decision you ever had to make? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I just looked at my shirt and saw a rainbow, and then I was like, wait a second. I know the answer to this. Being gay, I guess that was a big decision to make, or at least coming out to people. You know, it's one thing to have this feeling inside, and it's another thing to actually like come out about it or identify it and actually do something about it. And there goes my phone again. Alright guys, so that's all the questions I have for today. This video has probably gone on a lot longer than I wanted it to, but you know, here we are. It's a special, it's fine, it's supposed to be. Before you go, I just want to say thank you again for getting me past 1,000 subscribers. That is a milestone that will forever be in my heart because it's something I've been working towards my whole life. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you want to see more content like this. And I'll catch you all on the next train. Bye!